The most profound, incredible true story people have ever heard, based on new declassified files regarding the mysterious activities of outlaw Jesse James. This book details how Ben Miller's bloodline, through his Jackson and James ancestors that were colonels and generals, created the USA's most powerful secret spy network prior to the creation of the CIA. It tells the amazing truth about how they built the Federal Reserve with gold from the Jackson family gold mine. The book also covers how Ben's music was pursued by Warner Brothers and how he wrote this book while simultaneously co-writing and co-producing music with Neil Young's publicity manager, a former senior VP of Warner Brothers Music. For the very first time, the true identity of Jesse Woodson James is revealed, and the multiple Jesse James theory is expanded on in detail by a fourth great-grandson, which researchers have stumbled over for over a century. The activities of Jesse Woodson James after his fake death hoax are also revealed with a unique inside look into his connection and leadership of the secret military group, Knights of the Golden Circle and the Knights Templar. The relation between General Andrew Jackson and General Thomas Jonathan Stonewall Jackson is also expanded on from another Jackson cousin's perspective, linking all three paternal genealogy lines to medieval knight Sir Richard Jackson in the 1500s. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of this book is the in-depth analysis into the lost gold mines and mineral patents of the American West. The Lost Mineral Patent issue details a true story of adventure and intrigue exposing judicial, county, state, and federal government corruption across the western frontier. This unique book is a treasure map of knowledge to help others discover their genealogical history and lost family mineral wealth that has been hidden since the days of the last gold rush over 100 years ago. The federal mineral patents cannot be legally assessed property taxes by the county and therefore are still sitting out there waiting for you to discover. As some people have pointed out, this would change history and start a new gold rush. Meanwhile, the value of gold has been steadily growing for decades. This story eventually evolved into a screenplay as Ben acquired a literary agent that showed great interest in his Templar connection and was a 32nd degree master Freemason himself who had already made around 200 movies throughout an extensive career, including the 4-star classic Cool Hand Luke starring Paul Newman. A man inherits the one and only gold mine shaped like a giant J and then finds out he is the fourth great-grandson to Jesse Woodson James, a sixth cousin to General Stonewall Jackson, and a seventh cousin to the 7th President General Andrew Jackson. While these enclaves, which are used for all the many federal governmental purposes, such as post offices, arsenals, dams, roads, etc., usually are owned by the government, the United States in many cases has received similar jurisdictional authority over privately owned properties which it leases, or privately owned and occupied properties which are located within the exterior boundaries of a large area, such as the District of Columbia and various national parks, as to which a state has ceded jurisdiction to the United States.